Hey guys, welcome back for another episode of FS19. Last episode we got this field right here purchased, and I went ahead and planted, or seeded, however you want to say it, soybeans on there. It had a crop of, what was it, sugar beets, I believe, on it, and we do not want to get into a sugar beet harvest, so we just used it as our first stage of fertilizer, plowed it in, and I got soybeans growing on there now, and I just got done spraying, so those guys are good to go. I also have already hired a worker to plant soybeans over here on this other field. You can see he's made a couple of passes already, and what I'll probably, no, I'm gonna go ahead and I think run this back down to the farm because we need to fill back up with fertilizer. Ugh, I think I don't know. I think we still need a better combine before we get into a better sprayer, but we need the sprayer too. Planting that last field there, or field 12, was not bad, honestly. The new tractor handled the planter very well, so it really wasn't too difficult. So that's all good. But new planter, I think, or new planter, yeah, new planter. We're gonna go ahead and get another new one. No, we're gonna get a combine, a bigger combine next, and then we'll look at getting more stuff. So, tell you what, let's actually look at this now. What have we got? Crop protection. This is probably the sprayer we're gonna look at getting. This one is just $500,000. That's no. But we're probably gonna look at getting this guy right here. A little bit more capacity, well, quite a bit more capacity, and it's wider. It is 27 meters, and right now, where is it? There it is. We're working with this, which is 21. So you know, it's wider somewhat. It's going to make it much easier, in much in the same way that our new planter and tractor is so much nicer than our old one, even though it's the same speed. It's a little bit wider, and the tractor has enough horsepower to actually handle it well. So I'm going to get a little more work done here on the farm, and we'll run through some new mods that I got in a little bit. Okay, we got the original fields all harvested up. Got a couple of passes here on the new field, and I emptied the harvester before we started this. So what we've got done here is 40% in the trailer so far, and not sure what we have in the so yeah, about half full there again. So we should be sitting pretty good for harvest. We got 33,000, I believe, for our original fields. So kind of interested to see how that compares with what we get for this new field. But we were all fertilized and everything, I believe. Yep. So we had 100% fertilization. I should be getting roughly the same dollar amount for this as we did our original fields. So going to be basically doubling our income for each round of harvest. Hopefully we'll be able to afford that new harvester soon, and then we'll be able to make progress even quicker. So I think I'm going to do a few rounds here. If I come up with anything interesting to say or mention, I'll let you guys know. And I realized as I was recording the end of that last clip that I was going to come back in anyway for the offloading. So let's see what we get here for the first load. Oh, you know what? I assume this is still the highest place. Maybe 1600 port, yes. Okay. I've been trying to use my Steam controller a little bit too. The steering wheel, honestly, I've messed with it for a while. I'm not getting used to it again. I don't know what the deal is. Okay, so 26,000 for the first load. We're just gonna swing around here. Um, yeah, I've been using my Steam controller a little bit for this game since the steering wheel. I'm just not able to control it very well. I had originally bought the thing somewhat for this, but also for American Truck Simulator, and I absolutely loved it for that. It was amazing. But anyways, my Steam controller, the control for the camera just keeps going absolutely crazy occasionally, and I'm not sure what the deal is there. So for right this minute, I'm back on the keyboard and mouse, so things are a little more jerky, and there was my phone. One of these days I'll learn to silence everything before I start. So I don't know if I'm going to try to hook up my Xbox controller. I don't know. Anyways, 26,000 for the first load. Should have one more load in here too. So that means we're probably going to more than double our income. Yeah, because I think we had about half the field left. So yeah, that should be really nice. Okay. So I will come back in for the next load and we'll total up what we get. Oh, this is a bit of an awkward position. Don't think there's any way out of it. And unfortunately, we got the whole second part of our harvest. Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay. Never driven the tractor on the beach before. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, jump it. Never mind how it got in that position. I may have been falling asleep. It's fine. Okay. Now that guy, oh, you see, more ghost people. We're gonna try to, like... Okay. He's inside the tractor. Okay. Oh, sorry. And... we've saved it. Okay. Hook that up. Okay. And let's just take this over. See what we're going to get for our last load on that field. Got somebody watching TV in the other room. Not sure if the mic is picking it up or not, so I'll have to see when I play it back. Hopefully it's not picking it up. Let's see what we get. Get that to where I can see the money. 22,000, so actually a little bit more than that. So we had 44, at least 45,000. That's not bad for that one field. And we got 33 before. So yeah, that's a good chunk. So, okay, now I will probably do a couple more rounds of planting and harvesting. And yeah, I'll cut back in. Maybe something funny will happen. Who knows? So I watched back that previous clip, and all I got to say is tractoring while tired is probably not a good idea. So I've got a little bit of rest. Put this guy here. This is all planted with the oilseed radish. Let that pop up. This guy I had over here for a repair. And I was going to grab some fuel on the way back. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't know if I've showed you guys the gas station yet. I don't think I have. It's not super realistic. You don't have to be right up against the pump. Let's see how much they're going to take us for here. And got about 3/4 of a tank. How much is it going to be? I didn't pay attention to how much we had when we started. $567. That's not bad. So I'm going to take this back down to the farm. We're completely done with the last harvest. We're going to knock out a sign here. Oh, no, maybe not. Yeah, well, we finished the harvest. We're all planted up on the bigger field. What was it that we got? 46,000 or something off the big field, plus our regular harvest amount. So we're really going to start to make... Oh, there goes that sign. Really going to start to make some progress here. So I'm going to do that. And yeah, I'm just going to start making some more money. There's really not a whole lot to show at this point. I think I'm going to save more of the smaller steps for my other series. If I do something new, of course, I'll come back in. If I buy something new, obviously I'll come in. But for right now, I don't think there's anything that you guys haven't seen before. So maybe I'll do some montages or something. So never know. Alright, I've unhooked the loader from this tractor. I think I'm going to get the additional sprayer tank. Let me take a look here. Let's see, where crop protection. Yeah, this goes with the 1302. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and buy this. It's going to give us an extra 1,500 for 8,000. Oh, geez. Eventually, I do want to get into this thing. That's going to be really good, a really good purchase for spraying, and that will get us by for quite a while once we're able to afford that. So let's go ahead and get down to the shop here, and then we'll kind of go over the new toy. Okay, let's figure out what direction we need to hook up to this. I think I'm going to need to be back here. This is going to really help, especially on that bigger field. Smaller field, just not a big deal. But I had to refill. Oh, uh-oh, what? Um, where where does it hook up? Like this isn't a 3-point, is it? Oh, uh-oh. Well, that's a problem. Um, okay. Let me try one thing before I decide that this is not going to work. Yep. Oh man, okay. Let's dump this off just to be sure. See if this works. Yep. Okay. Okay, I figured out what I'm going to do. Took me a second to realize that the old case tractors that I've got have 3-point attachers on the front, which I'm not sure why I didn't realize. Oh, that's good on it. So let's just hook this back up since we're not going to need it disconnected anymore. Kind of park it over here, maybe? Let's park it over here. Okay. So from now on, we're not going to be using that for spraying. We're going to be using this tractor. Because chances are we're not going to need to be hauling the trailer and spraying at the same time. So we'll be able to use it for that. So let me get back down to the shop again, and then we'll go over the new sprayer. Okay, I just went ahead and reset it. So let's go ahead and hook up first. Let's hook up. Since we're already lined up good, we're going to hook this up first. Get that guy there. And try not to destroy our new toy here. That's close enough. Okay. Let's fill it up. Refill. Cool. Alright. So, this is our additional sprayer tank. I kind of wish they would put some, like, hoses on here or something. Oh. Some hoses would be nice. But, yeah, I mean, it's fine. Does it actually show the fill level? I think it might show the real fill level. Yeah, pretty close to it, I think. So that's kind of cool. Looks like it might have lights up here, probably. So that's cool too. Got some valves maybe over here or something. This would be where you'd fill it from. Wow, or maybe you could like pump stuff in here. This is a banjo fitting, a cap on there. But if I remember right, yeah, we're only at 71%. Let's go ahead and get one more thing of this. We'll just kind of always have one of these pallets down here. It's a little more convenient than running back to the farm every time I need to fill this up, but we'll just kind of see how much we use. If we only use, like if we don't use this whole thing on the field, then we're good. We won't need to buy those. So we'll just kind of play it by ear and see. I also need to see how much footage I have recorded, because I don't want to end up with another long episode if I can avoid it. So I'm going to get this guy spraying, and then I think I'm going to take a look at that. So I will be back. Alright, you guys, looks like I'm going to have to do some trimming, creative trimming, to make this a not super long episode, while still leaving in the content that I'd like to have in. So that's fine. That's kind of why I'm doing this kind of stuff anyway. I wanted to enjoy the process. So I think we're going to leave this one off here. We've made our sprayer purchase, or our additional sprayer tank purchase. Actually, let me get down here and get this guy started, and then we'll go end at the sprayer. But yeah, we've made our purchase there. So that's going to help a lot. If that works out well for us, I really think our next purchase is going to be the combine, so that we can get things harvested quicker. And it's always just a rabbit hole, honestly. Like I've said that quite a few times before. Upgrade one thing, and then something else has got to go. Something else, something else, something else. So we're just going to keep at it. Get this guy moving. Sure, he's taking off good. Yep. So, yeah, 4 miles an hour. Actually, will that go any faster? You might be able to go faster. I had that set at 4 for my... so he will go faster. Not sure how much. 15? Okay. Okay, he's not actually going 15 though. Okay. So, he's moving a little faster than 4 though, I think. So we're going to let this guy finish up, and I'm going to leave it off here. We made a little bit of progress. Not a whole lot, honestly, but sometimes that's the way it goes. And I'm going to get this edited and have it out later this week. If you guys liked the video, push the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.